Hey everybody, it's a beautiful day here in May in the Kawartha Lakes, and I'm just wrapping up full service on the 800. There she is. What I mean by that is I have done the engine oil, the front and the rear gear oil, and the transmission. So I'm going to show you where all those areas are so that you can do this at home. I'm also going to show you what I found out about oil filters. So stay tuned. This quick little video is going to help you do it yourself, full service on your 800. So here I've got our lubricants we're going to use. I've just picked this up at Canadian Tire. We're going to run a 1040 in the engine oil. CFMOTO recommends 540, 1040, 1540, so I chose 1040. That's what I could find. This is our front and rear gear oil, 80W90. And then for our transmission, we need a 70W90. So I'm going to show you where all those access points are on the machine. Okay, so starting at the front of the machine, you're going to need an 8mm hex or an Allen key. Okay, hopefully you can see that, because your fill plug, fill access port is there to fill, and to drain, it's right underneath. You'll see right there, that's your drain. On our way to the back of the machine, your rear gear is the same, very similar. There's your fill, okay, and then underneath it is very similar. You'll see. Okay, there's your drain. So now I'm over at the side of the machine. This is where you'll see that there's two fill tube areas, or this is engine oil, obviously. You've checked your oil before, you know what that one is. When you're changing your oil filter, you've got these three little bolts, 3 bolts to remove, and this housing comes out. That's your oil filter. I'll do a little note on that in a minute. But the transmission, this is the fill for the transmission, and if you follow that tube all the way down, you're gonna notice that right there, that's your bolt that you have to undo for your transmission. I'll show you what it looks like underneath. Just underneath the bike here, notice that there is your engine oil drain plug. That's a 3/4 inch socket. And then if you just look to the side here, that's the transmission drain. It's a 17mm. And so I've changed all of these. You'll notice that there's still some seeping, but that is your drain for your engine oil and tranny. Okay, so let's talk oil filters. I got 2 oil filters here. They look very similar. Open one up. What do we got? Oil filter looks pretty good. Okay, oil filter number 1. Oops, oil filter number 2. Oh, it's got a plastic bag. Open it up. Looks pretty good. Not much of a difference. Looks like there's a metal bracket on one, or a metal separator, but essentially pretty close. Let me turn them around. So one of these is from, the one in the plastic bag is from CFMOTO. Look at the part number. Okay, look at the old part number. I don't know what it does. This other one is from Amazon. When I got the package from Amazon, look at what it says, old part, the part number 0800 11 300. So CFMOTO has obviously brought out some other oil filter to replace something, and I don't know what they've done. But the only difference I can see is that the Amazon one has got some sort of metal bracket here or joint, I don't know. But Amazon was $13 and something plus free delivery because I'm a Prime member. The CFMOTO one was over $14 plus shipping. So this sucker is running me 17, 18 bucks. So I don't know, you just decide whatever you want to do. I can't tell much difference, but there you go. One last thing. A lot of people ask me about my rear cargo box, and I wish I could give you more information, but essentially I ordered this with the bike from the dealer. And at the time, CFMOTO, I think, was using these boxes. And all I can say is it's a wind zone box. It doesn't have the CFMOTO quick connects at all. They're kind of an aftermarket thing that bolts in. But yeah, it's a great box. I'm really glad I ordered it when I did. Looks really nice on the machine. But guys, I wish I could tell you, I sourced it on the CFMOTO website a couple of years ago, but I don't think they stock it now. So that's all I got for you. I tried to Google wind zone to see even if they made them, but I don't even think you can get them anymore. So lucky for me, back in 2022 when I ordered it, I got the box. So that's all I can tell you. Okay, so there's a little video on a full service, all the lubricants that you can do. You can do this yourself. You just maybe have to go get yourself an 8mm socket hex like I did, a little smaller oil filter to hit those areas, but this is very easily done yourself. The only thing I'm going to do now, take the tires off, hit those grease points, but I covered that last year, so you can check out that video. And hey, if you have a comment, let me know how you're making out, and I'm looking forward to hitting the trails, and we will see you then. So happy trails, and let's put on some smiles and miles this summer.